Hey, welcome to Wolfworks. I'm West, and if you are just joining us, this is a little project I've been working on for a couple of years and finally getting back into the groove. If you're one of my routine viewers or subscribers, naturally I want to ask why, but I'll take it as it is, and thank you, and I really appreciate it. And moving on from lame jokes and bad humor, this is one of my favorite EDC blades, the 5.11 DTR. I've had this for, I want to say maybe 2 years, maybe coming up to 3, and it's definitely served its purpose. I'll try not to steer away from my notes as much. I'll ramble and say way too many times for my liking. So with that, like I just said, it's a great multitasker knife. It's fairly light. The blade deploys nice and easily, just like that. I was reading and watching elsewhere. I guess there's 2 brass bushings in there that assist it. And aside from that, the quality on it's fairly nice. I mean, this thing has been through fires, EMS calls with me, my public works job, and it's held up. I mean, no loose screws. Blade still sits center. I'll try to get a good image of that. Probably not doing it justice, but it, through all the dirt, grime, and everything else, it still deploys as well as it did when I first got it. As you can see, it does have an open loop instead of a traditional thumb stud, and it really allows you to get that thumb meat in there and deploy it nice and easily. The blade is about, I want to say, 2 inches, give or take, and you can actually ride it fairly close, get nice and close up to it. And I find, and it's probably common knowledge too, you can really get some good control with this blade. I really like that feature that you can choke up to it so well. Alright, as you can see, for ergos, it has really good jimping on the back. Your thumb's not going anywhere with that. The body is made out of some kind of plastic. I can't tell you what. It's on the website. Same thing with the weight and everything else. Steel, OS 8 says right there on the blade. Anyways, the body is made out of plastic, but it does have metal liners, and I'll try to get that in there. And it is a liner lock. Is that a showstopper for me? No, by no means. It's through and through. For those of you who like, all your dirt and whatnot passing straight through, I personally find that as a huge plus. The traction on the side of the body, or of the grips, it's textured and it works really well. Living up north, I've gone through negative 20-degree weather and no issues. Gloves and all that. I'll roll in one of my thicker winter gloves here and test it out for you, but yeah, it works. It's shaped fairly nicely to where when you hold it, it forms into your hands really well. And I honestly just think that this was really well thought and planned out, especially for the price point. And we'll get into that in a bit. As you can see, it kind of tapers right here for your middle finger. And also the clip, which is reversible to either side, kind of indexes your finger, so your grip is nice, tight, and snug, and everything just feels like it falls right into place. If you notice, I am missing a screw. That was my bad, but the clip is still rock solid on there, and through as much abuse as it's taken, it's actually lasted a lot longer than my saw clips. It's kind of saying something to me. Anyways, other than that, you got your lanyard loop. It rides standard. It's not a deep carry pocket knife. And again, I can't tell you the weight. Some people like ultralight knives, some people don't. My favorite thing is you get a full grip for a little knife, so depending on where you work or who you are around with, sometimes they see larger knives as threatening. Whenever I pull this out, the first impression is, oh my gosh, you have such a big... Oh, never mind. So it's kind of a peaceful, friendly little utility knife without sacrificing grip surface. Alright, let's go ahead and take one of these gloves. This is a Walls winter work glove. Pretty thick. It's the closest thing I have to one of my old turnout fire gear gloves, and it serves its purpose. I lose all feeling. It almost feels like a welding glove. So let's find out. Can I deploy it? Yes. Can I lock it? Probably not. I'm left-handed anyways, so it'll be an issue, but let's try it. And if you haven't noticed already, I love making a liar out of myself on camera, but is it the smoothest? No. Do I have that much dexterity wearing thick gloves? No. But you can do it. Is it as great as the SOG Escape? I don't know. We'll go over that later on. But it is a great utility knife, as I said probably 1,000 times already, and it will get the job done, whatever it may be. Price point is around $20 to $30 wherever you look. Amazon had them at one point. They're kind of show up and disappear. I think Knife Center has them. And yeah, one other cool thing is, like, one of my colleges that I went to, they did allow knives, but you were only allowed to carry under 3 inches, so this fit the bill. Some places, some laws may affect you like that, so consider this, possibly. It's a nice, good all-arounder. Alright guys, that's it for the DTR. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. You have my permission to hit that dislike button. If not, doesn't matter to me. I'm just here for the info. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the next one.